What if the chaos in the Red Sea isn't just a regional conflict, but a gold mine for the world's most powerful corporations? The Bab-el-Mandeb Strait, a commercial cargo ship, the galaxy leader, travels peacefully through international waters. Suddenly, an armed military helicopter drops from the sky. Masked men with assault rifles storm the deck. Within minutes, a multi-million-dollar vessel is hijacked. This was not a random act of piracy. It was the opening shot of a crisis that is currently reshaping global power. This narrow strip of water controls 15% of all maritime trade. Now it has become a hot zone. How did a regional rebel group manage to paralyze global trade networks overnight? The answer involves global alliances, hidden corporate profits, and a massive threat to Western consumers. To understand how we got here, we need to go back to 1869. That was the year the Suez Canal officially opened. It changed global trade forever. It cut the maritime distance between Asia and Europe by over 8,000 kilometers. For over a century, the Red Sea served as the world's most critical economic artery. In recent decades, billions of dollars flowed through this route daily. However, tension has been building quietly beneath the surface for years. The key player here is the Houthi movement in Yemen. They seized the capital city of Sana'a in 2014. Since then, they have built a massive military arsenal. Western intelligence watched this buildup, but underestimated their reach. This lack of foresight was not an accident. Consequences are now hitting home. The full scale of the threat became clear in early 2024. The Houthis launched an aggressive campaign against international shipping lines. They deployed anti-ship ballistic missiles, land attack cruise missiles, and explosive sea drones. No commercial vessel was safe anymore. Major shipping giants made a historic decision. Industry leaders like Maersk and Hapag-Lloyd halted all transits through the Red Sea. They abandoned the Suez Canal entirely. Over 300 massive cargo ships were diverted in just a matter of weeks. The operation was massive, swift, and highly disruptive. This is where global outrage began to build. What the international public didn't know was how fast the domino effect would spread. The world responded with immediate military force. In December 2023, the United States launched Operation Prosperity Guardian. This was a multinational coalition designed to protect the Red Sea shipping lanes. The UK Royal Navy deployed elite warships like the HMS Diamond, alongside American destroyers. By January 2024, US and UK forces began launching coordinated airstrikes on rebel command centers inside Yemen. Secondary players quickly entered the scene. Regional powers monitored the escalation closely to protect their own maritime interests. Naval skirmishes became a daily occurrence. The timing of this military escalation was not a coincidence. It triggered a massive logistical nightmare across the globe. The stakes are historically high, and the upcoming risks are completely verified. What happens next depends on economic endurance. Because ships are avoiding the Suez Canal, they must sail around the southern tip of Africa. This alternate route around the Cape of Good Hope adds 14 days of travel time. It burns millions of gallons of extra fuel every single day. Expert consensus warns that prolonged delays will permanently alter global supply chains. History tells us that extended maritime blockades always lead to structural economic shocks. Factories in Europe are already pausing production due to delayed component deliveries. The risks of systemic disruption are no longer theoretical. This story matters immensely to the American and British viewer because inflation strikes the grocery store first. When global shipping costs triple, the consumer ultimately pays the invoice. From the electronics in London shops to the fuel at American gas stations, prices are rising because of this distant maritime conflict. This crisis proves that the visible actors on the battlefield are driven by deep systemic economic forces. A regional group disrupted Western stability because the global supply chain is incredibly fragile. Ultimately, elite corporate networks continue to profit from these rising transport costs, while ordinary citizens bear the financial burden. Let us know in the comments what you think.